Okay, I'm sorry. We obviously lost Paula. As you can tell, communications are very difficult. Even piecing together a program like this with a lot of moving parts, it's very difficult to do, so I apologize for that. We're going to try to get back in touch with Paula. Communications are very hard for, obviously for reporters, but more importantly for people on the ground who are trying to get in touch with their loved ones. Cell phone service is very spotty. It's not working up in the Northeast. We're using satellite phones, but obviously internets are down. It's very difficult to try to communicate with people. We'll try to get back in touch with Paula. We'll also have all our correspondents. Soledad, we've been talking to her. She is north of Sendai, and Sanjay is also in the area around Sendai. Martin Savage has been in Sendai as well. He filed this report a short time ago. Let's listen.
How do you begin to search what looks like the end of the world? In the seaside city of Sendai, emergency teams carefully pick their way through the devastation, dwarfed by the size of the tsunami's impact. Often the teams are trailed by anxious civilians looking for any signs of missing loved ones. I wanted to ask this man who he was looking for, but I never got the chance. So we were starting to follow this, what appears to be a search crew. But now the problem is that apparently there's been another tsunami warning. So the crew and everyone else here is being told to get away, which they're doing. It's hard to tell how real the threat may be. Nerves in Sendai are very much still on edge. Officials shout their warnings, load up, and head for higher ground. We go in the opposite direction, heading toward the coast. And the closer we get, the more unreal the scenery. The tidal surge rushed inland in some places 6 miles. Getting around is difficult. Many roads here are impassable. Adding to the apocalyptic scenes, huge fires continue to burn unchecked. Thick black smoke and flames boiled from a refinery. As we video the scene, we notice something else.
Up until now, we've heard the sirens, we've heard the announcements, another tsunami coming, but nobody really seemed to be that anxious. Then all of a sudden, we notice the water here. It's racing out. We're leaving.
Fortunately, the threat never materializes, which is a good thing, because Sendai has already seen more than its share of hell and high water. Martin Savage, CNN, Sendai, Japan.
We're going to have a lot more from this region, as I said, with correspondents, producers, camera crews, covering as much as we can of the ongoing disaster, not only in the Northeast as it relates to tsunami and the earthquake, but also the disaster, the emergency situation in the area of Fukushima, which is just a little bit south of where I am, far south of Sendai, but north of Tokyo. At Fukushima now, 2 nuclear plants, emergencies at 2 nuclear plants. We'll have the latest on that coming up in our next hour. We'll be right back.
A song by Paul Beckman, a song created March 13th, 2011, using the guitar chords A minor, D minor 7, and G7. The song is going to be called Everywhere You Look, There's Devastation. It's apocalyptic. It seems apocalyptic. Everywhere you look, it seems apocalyptic. Devastation everywhere you look, everywhere you're taking a glance. It seems apocalyptic. Cars on top of cars, houses strewn all over the place now, where they weren't before. Picking things up as if they have no weight and carrying them inland for 6 miles or more. It seems apocalyptic. It seems apocalyptic now. Well, to the right of me, devastation to the right of me. left with me, devastation, devastation. See, everywhere you turn, it looks like a catastrophe. Mine, have you ever seen such devastation before? Oh well, has it opened up a door? Oh no, devastation, devastation everywhere you see. Until you get out of that area, you're gonna be surrounded on all sides by analogicality. Nature makes no preference of what it's gonna carry. When a tsunami is launched and it comes on the shore, watch out, there's nothing that's sacred anymore. It's just gonna carry everything in its path away. Whether human and breathing, it doesn't matter that day. It's just a horrible thing, and humans make the toll. And everything you ever owned, oh no, it'll all be thrown into the mix, There is no fix, there is no fix. All you can do is rebuild afterward now. So that's the message of the song. Even if everything's wrong, have faith, take heart, and rebuild. There's nothing you